Hola, what's happening? No cap in my caption.
Lead. After getting a defensive stop, Swaggy hit a mid-range jumper with Lonzo Ball to go up 4. But Splash replied with a mid-range jumper by Chris Mullin to cut the deficit to 3 at 20-23. To close out the first half, Swaggy took it up strong to the rack with Kobe to take a 25-20 lead at the half.
It's halftime now. Let's talk about the changes that Swaggy has made in this game.
Yeah, he's not giving up the 3.
To start the third, Swaggy upped his defensive intensity with a Lonzo Ball steal and a Kevin Garnett block. Speaking of Garnett, Swaggy hit a 3 with him.
Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris, since he was 10 years old, has spent the summer training with George the Iceman Gervin in San Antonio. Harris said, having him in my ear has helped my game and made me love the game even more. And Gervin says, I'm his coach as far as putting that ball in the hole. And he's a good student, too. Kevin?
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And right now for Tampa, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
So the Nets starting 5. We've got Jordan. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Childress in at the 2 guard. And for Tampa, they've got ABC. Fox is out there with Money. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Shepard in at the 4 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And the shot goes down.
Jayshawn Tate.
And it's Fox with the ball for Tampa. Passes it to Shepard. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Now, here's Tate. Defense is right there. And another shot. Childress gets the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pulls it from the elbow. And he knocks down the jumper.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Pass to Childress. And here is Tate. Now here's Kaminsky. Now Childress. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Tate. The rebound by Tampa. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
And Adebayo sends it back.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Ivy. Pass to Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. That one, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. The pass to Tate. Now Childress. Now here's Kaminsky. Coming off a solid outing against Washington. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. You look at ABC, top 5 in the NBA, and his teammates love him.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
He's a fantastic facilitator. I mean, just makes everyone around him better with the willingness to play unselfishly. Well, it's been a great month for him.
They now take the lead. He's got 7.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now, here's Childress. He's guarded closely. No basket with that shot, having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Money. A three-pointer, no good. Brooklyn trailing. The dish to Childress. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
To the paint, here's Porter. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That was not an easy finish for Porter. I think he'll get pumped up about that one. Always nice to score against that kind of physical defense.
And Embiid is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shot from 12. And the rejection by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Nets trail by 3. Porter passes to Toscano. Pass to Spates. Over Milton. And Spates gets it to go.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession. Tampa leading by 3.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Porter. Shoots over Fox. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And he makes that one. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Porter. And the rejection by Embiid. Right side, Fox. He shoots again, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Misses off the right iron. Tampa leading by 7. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Man gets the bucket. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
Pass to Milton. Here's Embiid. Over Spates. Embiid's shot is good. 10 points for Joel Embiid.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
And the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. And when that's the case, just keep feeding the hot hand.
Here's Porter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Tampa out in front. They lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, your take so far in Tampa?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So, for Tampa, the 5 right now. Tobias Harris is out there with ABC. And there's Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Man in at the shooting guard. Knocked away. Here's Spates. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Good job to take it right at the shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Tampa.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
He's off on the first. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
He hits the second from the line. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Adebayo with the elbow. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Toscano. No points in the game yet for him. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. Rebound, Brooklyn.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Toscano passes to Spates. Here's Jordan. And Adebayo sends it back. Pass to Shepard. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
The Nets making a switch here. Here's Childress. And the pass to Tate. Harris outside. Six to shoot. Lets it go from the wing. He gets that one.
Joe Harris.
Harris has got his second bucket tonight. Tampa leading by 7. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Adebayo passes to Mann. And Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Harris outside. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow.
Tampa foul call. First personal foul, second team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Frank Kaminsky at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
Frank Kaminsky was picked 9th overall back in the 2015 draft, and he's really established himself in a few years as a quality role player who can stretch the floor.
And Tampa making a change here. Fox is checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
It'll go, and the Tampa lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tate.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Passes to Shepard. Shoots the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harris. Pass to Childress. Shoots over Fox. And it's denied by Fox. Here's Ivy. Drives to the hoop.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Harris dishes to Kaminsky. A steal. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Shoots over Tate. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Ivy's got the lead up to 11 now for Tampa. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase those rings. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here is Porter after Tampa picked up a 3 with their last shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, Porter is a real master at drawing contact on shots like right there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off.
And what you like about Porter, he can do a little bit of everything for you. Defend it, rebound it, space the floor, and he's unselfish.
Here's what Tampa's going with right now. Embiid comes in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Shake Milton in for money. And he sinks the second. Tampa leading by 13. Fox passes to Embiid. On the wing, Milton shoots over Childress. Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup. Embiid has got 14 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Porter passes to Kaminsky. Puts it up from 12. And that one hits back iron. Tampa has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Harris against Porter. And here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Nets trail by 15.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Count it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
There's the pass to Embiid. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
It's the Nets now. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Tampa leading by 15. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Man's checked in for Tampa. Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Porter looking it over. Passes it to Toscano. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal. Here's Milton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got his first bucket in this one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kaminsky. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Porter with it. From 7, he can't get it to go. And it's Tampa feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Joel, you've got the lead, so how do you build on that as the game continues?
Just keep being aggressive. I thought we did a good job defensively.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Checking out Tampa, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. You keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Tampa leading by 17. Tipping off the second half, here's David Fizdale's 5. We got Frank Kaminsky. He's out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Jordan in at center. To the inside. Tate with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Dishes it to Childress. Tipped away. Now Fox. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Fox. Lets a floater go. Now, here's Tate. Guarded by Fox. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Down low, here's Adebayo. That shot is off. Good D by Jordan. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Tampa. 17 points was their biggest margin. The pass to Embiid. Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Adebayo. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist on the night.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Both teams will make substitutions. Inside. The jump hook. Tate, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Guarded by Fox. Pass to Tate. He doesn't hit that one. And Tampa will come the other way. To the middle. Shepard gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
side, Harris.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
Team foul.
The Nets shoot their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Boy, Harris has become such a solid role player, guys. A knockdown shooter who really elevates the team above self.
So he gets them both. Tampa leading by 12. Shepard the pass to Fox. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's Spates with the rebound. Nets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Childress. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Tampa shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And the first one drops. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And it goes down 2 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Harris, right side. Pass to man. Over Childress. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets trail by 12. Toscano passes to Spates. Over Milton. The rebound by Tampa. Mann's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it to Ivy. The pass to Mann. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Mann's got his second basket of the night.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Now, here's Childress. He's covered closely, and yes, it's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Milton. Passes it to Shepard. Shoots over Spates. Porter pulls it in. Nets trail by 12. Pass to Toscano. Pass to Spates. Shoots a fader. Again, the Nets for 2.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
And now the first timeout called here for Tampa.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Here's Ivy. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
That's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Here's Ivy. 8 points for him. And there's the drive. That one goes in. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Now the pass to Childress. He takes it in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Toscano after the basket by Tampa. Harris against Porter. Pass to Toscano. He kicks it to Spates. Hits the jumper in Spates. Spates has got 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Shepard, guarded by Spates. Here's Harris. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
With 2 seconds left. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there.
And it's Tampa holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fox is out there with money. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's ABC, and it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. Inside. Kicks it to Ivy. Just 5 on the clock. It's Fox with the drive. The rebound by the Nets.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Pass to Kaminsky. A beautiful reverse layup. Kaminsky's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Down low, Embiid. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. With the drive, and he could not get that one to go. On a contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Tate. He's off on the second. Tampa leading by 8. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to Money. And there's the pass to Embiid. Tampa needs to get off another shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Money's got his first 3 points of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Tate. Passes to Toscano. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Tampa.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And they double up Embiid. Here's Fox driving inside, and he recovers it. Tries yet again. It's good.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Tate, no good. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Tampa. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Back to Fox. Shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And now an 11-point Tampa lead.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Pass to Tate. The rebound by Tampa. Ivy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adebayo, rebounded by Kaminsky. Nets trail by 11. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Toscano. Shoots over Fox. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Adebayo passes to Ivy. Second shot opportunity, and there it is for him. And Tampa leads by 13.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Toscano. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Ivy. And again, Tampa with the triple.
And, you know, the evolution of Embiid continues. At 7 feet tall, he can look over defenders and make great passes. And he's got a nice feel for passing the ball.
Here's Toscano. Guarded by Fox. Jordan's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Tate, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And Jordan sends it back. They get it back, and Embiid gets it to go.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. There's the pass to Kaminsky. And here is Childress. And here's Harris from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
Make that another one for Harris. One of the most efficient scorers in the NBA.
Fox with it. Passes it to Money.
2 minutes remaining.
Here he goes.
2 minutes.
Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guarded by Fox. To the paint. Here's Childress. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Tampa.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Joel Embiid.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Childress. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
To the middle. Here's Shepherd. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Moore dishes to Spates. Over Cousins, and the rejection by Cousins. The second chance effort. That shot off the mark. So we see Tampa get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.